Good morning and welcome to my channel. You have successfully contacted the Acquiescence.Experience, and I am Acquiescent. Today's episode will consist of the glows and grows of the last episode. I'm going to start with my grows first, and then I'm going to go to the glows at the end. Before we get started, let me tell y'all what I did. So I recorded a whole 30-minute video talking about this same topic. Well, when I got to the coffee shop to work on my editing, side note, I do all of my editing at a coffee shop. The coffee shop is the new library. I get a lot of work done and I'm hyper focused when I get there. I get to the coffee shop, get set up to start editing the video, and there's no sound. There is absolutely no sound. I thought I was bugging. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out if my headphones was messed up, if my computer was messed up, because I know I see myself talking. I know I'm talking, but I don't hear anything. Come to find out, I recorded the whole thing and my microphone was off. So there's absolutely no sound. I have the little tiny mics and it comes with a little device that sticks into the phone. It tells me that it's recording through the device, but you got to turn the device on. I thought I did that. However, I was dumb fumbling with it and was worried about a light, and I guess I turned it back off. I don't know what happens. What I do know is I had a whole 30-minute video just to get to the coffee shop and I don't have any sound. Shit's wild. So I did all of that talking and I had nothing to show for it. So this is me doing it again because I want to get to the point where I'm dropping a video once a week. I did my first video, I'm quite excited about it, and I'm ready to put another one out. However, you gotta have footage and you have to have something to put out. So since I couldn't get to start editing the video I just messed up, I'm redoing it now. My first grow is enthusiasm. I feel like I need to put more enthusiasm in it. Off the bat, I don't know how that's gonna happen. I know it can happen, I know it will happen. But off the top of my head, this feels funny talking to the camera. I'm talking to nobody now, but I'm talking to millions later. And yes, I said millions because this is gonna go far. I believe in manifesting things. So over time, I will get better. That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to start filming and editing, to see where I come from. Because off the first video, I have a list of things that could be better. And to make it better, I have to keep practicing at it. So the very first thing that I realized is I need more enthusiasm. And it will come. I will get used to talking to the camera. This is brand new for me. This is out of my comfort zone, but I'm doing it scared and I'm just happy that I'm doing it. And it could be I just got tired of hearing my own voice over and over again. It took me a whole month to actually edit the whole thing. So I'm listening to it over and over multiple times a week. That could be it. I'm not quite for sure. But at the end, when I listened to it, I was like, I need more enthusiasm. I do a lot of talking in real life, but I usually have somebody there having a full back and forth conversation. So enthusiasm will get better as the episodes go along, as I get more comfortable learning how to talk at the camera. My second grow would consist of me toning down the aggression. I am very passionate when I talk about certain things, and that passion can sometimes come up as aggression. Many of y'all are new to me, and surface level, I might come off kind of strong. My sister and I have an ongoing joke called Where is Hall A? Back in the day, we went to an expo and we were lost. And the directions had said we had to find Hall A. So I saw a security guard and I was just like, hey, where's Hall A? And she was like, well, why did you talk to him like that? And I'm like, I just asked him, where's Hall A? So I can come off very aggressive in my tone. However, I'm not at all. I am learning how to take the aggression out of my speech. When I was in the midst of doing the edits, I was like, whoa, why you sound so rough? It just seemed like I was like, rah, rah, rah. And that's not necessarily the vibe I'm going for. I am striving to be more ladylike. I've been in my masculine energy all of my life for survival. and I don't have to be there anymore. I'm working on toning down the masculine parts and letting the feminine shine. And even in my speech, it could be a little wonky. But again, I'm learning. This is new. And watching my playback feels different. And this is going to help me get to be able to speak publicly. I don't know right off how I come off, but me having playback actually helps me. One day I will talk in front of a crowd. I have dreams, I have things that I want to do that's going to consist of me talking in front of a big, large crowd. And regularly, I don't know how I come across. In my head, it seems and feels one way, but now that I have playback, I can actually see and I can work on some things. And I realized I need to tone down the aggression. So the second grow for me would be toning down the aggression. Another grow that I had was keeping the camera in one particular place. So last video, I shot 2 videos, one with the camera far away and one with the camera close up. In the midst of me editing, I realized that that was a big mistake. I realized that the camera just needs to be still. I can maneuver around, I can move around, but so far to make it easy editing and having a easier transition and not so obvious that the switch back and forth, let's leave the camera in one spot. Now, the first thing I ever edited, I recorded everything the long way. Once I got to working on it, I realized right off, yeah, you should have turned the camera the horizontal way. That was the very first thing I learned. That's why the last video, everything is horizontal. However, I learned from the previous video that I need to keep the camera in one spot and let me maneuver around. The moving, the back and forth, it just didn't work. Even if I have to do a couple of takes, right now I'm just doing one long take. Even if I mess up, I just take pauses and I start again. I will cut and trim the clips and place them where I need them to go. So the third grow I learned was I need to leave the camera right where it is. Camera being still, me moving around, even if it's multiple takes, the camera got to stay in one place. It makes it so much easier when it comes to editing to do this. And my last grow is the ring light and my glasses. So while I was editing, I noticed that I had this glare on my glasses. And hopefully this one will be better. I'm not quite for sure. But I looked on YouTube and they said you have to put the light above your head and at an angle so the glare won't be directly on your glasses. See, I notice if I look up, I see it. If I look down, I don't see it. So hopefully this is clear. But that was a distraction for me. The reflection on my glasses was distracting me. So my final grow is to figure out the ring light situation so I won't have a glare on my glasses. Hopefully this did it. We'll see when it's time to edit. I can't see it for, look, I got full eyes on, but in real life, I still can't see that far. So we'll see in a minute what we're looking like. So those are my grows, things that I need to improve on that I noticed while I was editing. Now my grows was something that I added at the end of the last video, the one with no sound. I didn't want the whole video to be about what did I need to improve on. I also wanted to look at the positive, what I did good. What are some things that made the video better? For me, my growth was first and foremost, I did it. I actually did it. As scared as I was to do it, as much procrastination that I have been dealing with, all of the reasons in my head not to do it, my biggest growth for myself is I actually did it. Yes, it took me a whole month to edit it, but I'm learning how to edit. The footage to episode timeline will get better the more I practice, the more I do it. But overall, just on the fact that I actually did it, I went through with it, I recorded it, I edited it, I posted it. That was big for me, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. And now I'm excited. I want to put out more videos, but That's why we're here, to make a glow and grow, for me to have something more to practice on, for me to give you all another episode. And we're going to leave it at that. Another grow is I played around in After Effects and I like all of my transitions. I'm excited to learn more of them. I'm excited to learn how to incorporate more graphics in my video. But the ones that I did come up with, the ones that I do have with the scaling and the position of the film and the keyframes, I'm quite proud of myself for that. For my very first video, I really liked the way it looked. I can already see how I want certain things to be better on it. But like I said, we're starting. This is brand new. And I am excited and I'm proud of myself for just damn doing it. I have so many ideas. I have so many thoughts. I'm very excited and I'm ready. Thank you for listening to my glows and grows. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. Remember, you are the most important person in your life. Make sure you are filled with self-love, positivity, and who gives a fuck. I'll see you in the next episode, which will hopefully be in about 2 weeks and not a month. But I'm learning, and the journey takes as long as the journey takes. I have nothing but time, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm excited. So I will see you in the next video, however long that takes. Give yourself a little bit of extra love today. I'll see you next time. Peace.